Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Liz and this is Let's Get Lizicle, where we do everything card making. Today I'm releasing a new pattern paper pack plus bonus ephemera that coordinates with my birthday balloon stamp set that came out last year. So, as a reminder, this is the collection that came out last year. This is my birthday balloons, 2025. It's just a bunch of different shaped balloons, faces, strings, and sayings. I have the stamp, coordinating die, and stencil for this set so you can color in the balloons. And also the big happy birthday die. It's the exact same font as this one, it's just larger. And that is a standalone die. So this is the set that I came out with last year. So this year, because we're doing a lot of digital products, I came up with the pattern paper pack to go with it. So my pattern paper packs are always 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper. Don't mind the bottom of these. My printer is just getting caught on everything for some reason at the bottom corner. So some of these prints are not the greatest, but that's just my printer. You can get these printed at Staples or Walmart or whatever, whoever does prints in your area. And I just do it on my printer. This is matte photo paper, and I did these as transparent PNG backgrounds, but I also have it white and fun. We have black, yay! So that's the candles print, which is this print here. So I offer PDFs, PNGs, and JPEGs of all of these files. The PNGs only come with the transparent backgrounds, so that you can put whatever color background you want in the back of this. Like if you wanted like a gray background or like a lighter blue maybe or something in the background of this, you could do that with the PNG file. If you're using the JPEGs or PDFs, they're going to be a solid white background or solid black, because I did all the prints in both. But anyway, so there's a happy birthday background with the same text that was used in the stamp set here. I think it might be even similar in size, which would be a happy accident. No, it's a little bit smaller. Probably about 1/4 of an inch smaller each. But like I did everything, this is all rainbow colored. Because I don't know, birthday cards and rainbows just like go together. They're good for everybody. And it can be pretty neutral. So this is the happy birthday background. This is the rainbow dots, and it's just like a variety of like the rainbow colors repeated, and then the next couple rows I just shifted them around so they come up with this fun, like it looks kind of digital pattern. The black one looks really nice. I did black for these two prints as an example. But yeah, so then I did some birthday candles. There's no birthday candles on the set, but I figure balloons and candles go together, so it's cute. Again, rainbow. Originally I had them so that they all like lined up in colors, but then I decided to shift them a little bit so it looks a little bit better. This is the colored background for the balloons, which I absolutely love. They're so cute. I added all the faces to them and everything. Again, don't mind my printer. My printer is being a little annoying. This is the outline balloons. I didn't add the strings to this one just because they are just overlapping outlines of the balloons, but I did do them again in a rainbow color, repeat pattern. And then we have the rainbow stripe. And I think, yeah, that's it. So those are the 6 prints. And then this is what they look like with the black background. So nice. I love this dot one with the black background. And this. And then also with the pack, I decided to do an additional ephemera pack this time. So this is the ephemera pack. I saved each and every one of these individually. These are the heart balloons, star balloons, oval balloons, standard balloons, and round balloons. And I just did one in each color. Again, these are saved separately. This is just the way I have them saved in my file. But they also coordinate with the dies if you have the dies. So you can like grab the heart one and have that cut out and ready to go, because I saved them to the same size as I did the stamps. So if you have the dies as well, you can do that. If you don't, they are available in my Etsy shop. I'll have links to all of these products in the description down below. Unfortunately, I'm not shipping physical products to the US at the moment, just because of the current situation, and it's difficult to ship things there, and duties are just ridiculously priced right now. So yeah, so I'm just selling in Canada at the moment. That could change, or if I can get these into like a small business maybe that ships to the US, then I can let you guys know, and then you can order from there instead. So I'll be working on that soon, so hopefully somebody does pick it up, but they will be limited edition as well, but just because I probably won't be ordering any more of these. Also, if you want the digital version of this is also available on my Etsy shop. I'll link both the physical and the digital down below, so if you want physical stamps, you can get those. And then these are just some of the ones I've had stamped previously, just some balloons, strings and stuff. So that's what that is for, but I didn't feel like coloring today, so we're just gonna use these up for today's cards, and I'll just do maybe 2 of them as an example. Again, it'll just be like, let's make the pattern paper the focus of the background, and we'll embellish it that way. I think I am going to use this die as well, and we'll just make, you know, some fun birthday cards, because I need to stock up on birthday cards. I'm very low on them, and I do have a market coming up as well. I need to check if they still require a donation. Like last time I did it, they did a penny sale kind of thing where you just like bought a bunch of tickets, and like you would like put your tickets into the buckets, and then they would pick a name at the end of the weekend. So I'll have to see if they're doing that again. But usually the vendors just donate what like a little bit of their product towards the table, and then people can, you know, support the Legion by, you know, buying tickets and stuff, and then they win prizes, which is fun. So last time I did it, actually like last 2 times I did it, I do a group of 5 birthday cards, usually in like standard like rainbowy colors. So maybe this year I'll do it either that, or I might even give away a stamp set. I don't know if anybody would be interested in that, because most people are coming to purchase finished products, but maybe I can do that. We'll think about it. Maybe I'll do that. Anyway. Anyway, I do need my own birthday cards, so I will make a few of those. I'll just do 2 cards for today. And I think I definitely want to do one like overall background, but then I want to do one maybe with the balloons. Maybe this one. I like this print. This one took me a long time because I just like kept fiddling around with the layout. But I think because originally I had like 1 of each in there, and then I just added a few extras. So I think I have 2 of the standard balloons and 2 of the heart balloons, or the star balloons in here. So like the yellow and orange are the stars, and the blue and the pink are the standard. Because the original one I had was just like too spaced apart and too much of like one color. And anyway, yeah, I love doing these repeat patterns. They're so much fun to do. Sometimes it is a bit of a struggle, but that's okay. And you know what? I have all of that washi tape I showed last week over here. So maybe I can like even add in some of that to kind of think of ideas at the moment. So anyway, I will move over to a voiceover. I'll use that one. And we'll make a couple cards. So I will be right back with that. Hey guys, so VoiceOver Liz here. Apologies for the autofocusing again. I think I finally figured out how to turn that off. I had to like download another program for my camera, and hopefully next time I film something it's not trying to autofocus all the time, even though I have it on manual focus. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so these cards, I did like one of the white versions and one of the black versions. Again, I love this dot pattern. It reminds me of like a light bright almost. And it's just like a bunch of fun colors the way they're mixed. Like each row does go like standard rainbow order, but then I kind of staggered them so that they didn't line up into like lines of color. And it just kind of like looks like there's like a mixture, which I liked. So that's what I ended up doing with that. But because the color is so bold, especially with the black background, and so busy with all of the dots, I ended up using just like a 2" by 5¼ inch strip for this card. And what I'm doing is I'm going to add this happy birthday die that I have. This is some pattern paper from Doodlebug, and I was like, why am I using Doodlebug pattern paper that I pretty much have the same of? My stripes are a little bit thicker than the Doodlebug one, which is, again, fine, but I wanted to coordinate the colors, so I ended up grabbing my striped pattern paper for the background, and then I just kind of angled the die cut so that I got that same strip. I want to just angle everything, but I don't at the same time. Like I did it for the happy birthday background. You'll see like I did like an angle for all of the happy birthday. And I wanted to do that with the stripes, but I have it like just don't want to do everything on an angle just because that's the way I would use it. I thought that doing the stripes straight would just be a lot easier for people to use if they wanted to use it that way. If they want to angle it, they can angle it. So yeah, I try to like mix it up in the pattern instead of making them all the same. But if I was going to do this for myself, I would probably just, angle the background stripes as well. And I think if I do print this for myself in the future, I might just do it for me because I am the designer. So I can do what I want. But yeah, so I think I might do that. And I might even make the stripes a little bit smaller in some cases. But for now, I just left it, I think they're like 1/8 inch strips of color. So it is good, and it's good for background because I find that sometimes when you have like the smaller stripes, they do get a little bit overwhelming and busy. So I like that the stripes are a bit thicker on my print. And again, if I was going to do this first card again, I might do a solid black shadow layer just because I used the sparkly holographic paper and it just becomes very busy and hard to read on the stripes. It is still legible, but again, if I was going to do this again, that's the change I would make. And then maybe I wouldn't draw in the lines for the strings like I did. I just do that to ground the balloons, but on the second card I just kind of like let them float there without strings, which again I think is fine and totally cool. Like you don't need these, could be like little balloon characters. They don't always have to have strings attached. Especially the stars can walk around on their bottom like 2 points. Maybe they always just float around String Town until they find somebody and then they can like attach a string. I don't know. This would be like a cute movie. Do like little balloon characters, and then once you find your somebody, you get string attached. So, anyway, this is just random ideas while I'm voicing over videos. But yeah, so again, if I was going to do this card again, I would definitely change the background. Like even the white stands out a little bit better on this one. Partially because the photo paper that I use isn't like a bright white because it's meant for photo paper. It's not meant for printing, but it has like a little bit of a grayish blue tinge to it, which doesn't bother me too much, to be honest. And if I was just using it on a card, you probably wouldn't notice that it's not like super white. And but because I pair it with the Hammermill bright white cardstock, you do notice a difference. Again, not too bothersome. I like the fact that I can just, print my own pattern papers and first of all design them, which is fun, and then second of all use them, which is even more fun. You know what? When you use your own products, you just get like this sense of like pride in what you're doing, and it's just so nice to see other people doing it as well. Like I have a few subscribers who always purchase my launches. There's 2 in particular. I love you ladies. And I'm glad that you're using the products. I've seen some projects you guys have done with them, and they are gorgeous. I love it. But yeah, so I, again, just love using my own products. Like, these cards are completely mine. The die cuts, the ephemera, the pattern papers, like everything on this card was designed by me. So again, it's super fun. I just like to, know that I'm doing cards with my own designs, and not that I'm not buying any others. There's actually the Mama Elephant release this month is going to be super cute. I might need the shelf stamps that they have coming out. And I do purchase from other companies as well. And especially since I'm not really doing the physical products anymore because of the current world situation, costs, and just trying to get it out the door and whatnot. And it's difficult, and it's just taking up room in my craft room with all of this product. So I'm moving to digital. It's just it's easy. It's worldwide. I can sell these anywhere, no problem. And you can get it instantly. You can print whatever you want, as much as you want, or as little as you want. If you just want this pack for this one print that I'm using right now, that's fine. It's cheap enough to do that, it's $5 for the pack, and then you, again, can print one sheet of paper if that's exactly what you're looking for one card, and you've only spent $5, So anyway, I am very much into doing the digital, especially this digital ephemera for the die cuts that I do have, because I can, again, print out as many of these as I want and then use my dies to cut them out. I do have a scan and cut, so I could use that, but I like using the dies because it gives it that, nicer edge to it than the scan and cut does. It gives it a bit of a bevel and just makes it look a little bit more finished. Now, again, I won't have dies for everything, but maybe one day I could do dies as well. It would be a little bit different with the launches because it does take more time to get them produced and shipped and everything. And then I do have to order a minimum quantity. So we'll see. But I think it's good to have what I have for now anyway. And then just use the products I have. So again, with my stamps and dies, these balloon ephemera, you can either blow them up and make them bigger. You can put a couple of them on a card if you wanted to, or you can print them as is and cut them out if you have the dies, or if you have fussy cut, or if you have a scan and cut, or whatever, there are options. But again, yeah, the second card here is my favorite. I think that this one would be fun if you were going to do a whole, frame in just balloons. If you wanted to do the rainbow maybe twice around the card or something like that, or just group them so there was 2 red ones, 2 orange ones, 2 yellow ones, and just to fill up the space a little bit more. But I think if you did all stars around the edges, or all hearts, or all regular balloons, just pick one of the styles and just put a bunch of them around a frame. I think that would be fun. I think the stars maybe in 2 colors that coordinate with your kid's school or something, and you wanted to do a congratulations for graduation or something like that, or you finished middle school, you're going on to high school kind of thing. I guess that's graduation as well. We had a small graduation ceremony when I was in grade 8 before I went into high school, but yeah, so you could do that, which might be a fun idea for the future, so maybe I'll do that. And then I would probably just print out yellow and blue or something stars and just put them around the edges. Or you could do the yellow and the red, make it Harry Potter themed, whatever. But yeah, so I had a lot of fun with the set, and it is now available in my Etsy shop along with the physical products. If you're interested, again, if you're in Canada, you can buy the physical products. If you're outside of Canada, you can buy the digital products. Until things change, which could be a hot minute, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah, those are our cards for today, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and let me know your thoughts. Are you interested in, working with this package, and if you are, definitely send me photos, tag me on socials or whatever so I can see what you're doing with them, because I love to see that. And if you guys are okay with me sharing your projects, let me know, because then I can definitely start doing that over on my socials in here as well. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great week, and until next time, thanks guys, bye.